Hello class, welcome to week 2. I hope everyone survived week 1 okay. I know it's a lot of work and we have several assignments for week 2, although I think probably not quite as intense. I want to start by saying that I really enjoyed looking at everybody's Picasa web albums, and I hope that you did too. I hope you took the time to look at, you responded to at least 2, but I hope that you took the time to look at more of them because they're really interesting to look at. And I don't mean to pick on you, Maria, but I pulled up one of yours right here so that we could take a look at just the variety of pictures that we were getting. It was interesting that so many of you have kids. It was interesting to hear where some of you have lived and have traveled to, and taking a look at the map locations was interesting as well. So let's take a look at week 2. Okay, so I have posted your module for week 2, and we've got several things to do after you watch this video. The first thing that you're going to do is create a screencast. And so that means sort of what I'm doing right now, capturing whatever I'm doing on the screen along with my voice. And so that's why the headset and microphone piece of equipment is important for this class, because you're going to do one of these. You're going to create a screencast that's 3 minutes maximum. So really keep it short, and you're going to focus on teaching the rest of the class a tip about creating a Picasa web album. So you've created a Picasa web album, now you're going to teach somebody a little tip or a trick on how to do it. Okay, so that's what you're going to do with the screencast. In the directions, you will see that you can use a couple of different programs. Screener is a free one. I like that. I like it because it's free. But you can't capture video of yourself using that one. But you can do the full screencast. So I think it's cool. I use that one all the time. Or you can use Jing Pro if you want to be able to capture some video of yourself as well as your screencast. But that one Jing Pro does cost some money. It does not matter to me which one you use or whether you have video of yourself in it. What matters is that you use a tool like Screener or Jing Pro, because those two both have functions to upload directly to YouTube. If you use Jing, the basic one, not Jing Pro, you can't upload to YouTube. So don't use that one. Do not use one that you can't upload directly to YouTube with. So Screener or Jing Pro are my recommendations. So take a look at both and then go and create an account. And there's some different videos here we have here to show you some things about Jing. And then there's also a video on creating a Screener account. So take a look at those. You pick a tool and then create your screencast. Upload it to YouTube, and then okay, so after you upload to YouTube, then you're going to take the URL of your video and submit it under Submit Your Screencast. And so you don't have to write up anything else. You're just going to post the URL to your YouTube video of your screencast here. Okay, and then hit submit. Then that gets to me, and I'm able to view your project. Okay, so that was under Picasa. Learn about that, go back, and then submit your screencast. Okay, then your next assignment, your second assignment, is creating a blog. And so we're going to use blogger.com, and this will actually be the first of several assignments that use this blog. So you need to create the blog account, and you use your ULV credentials, your username and password for your ULV, just like with logging into any other Google tool. Use that for Blogger as well, and that'll create your account, and you create your first blog. Okay, and in this case, your very first post is going to be the educational philosophy statement that you wrote this past week. So you don't even have to come up with something new. What I want is that same educational philosophy statement. So just copy it and then paste it right into your blog. So first you need to create your account and then create a new blog. Okay, where it says new blog right here. Give a title for this blog. And remember, this is about creating professional presence online. So you want to look at the rubric that's posted in Blackboard, and think about this being something that a prospective employer might see. Okay, so you want to keep it professional. So give it a title, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and then hit create. So when you create this blog, it will also ask you to create the URL. So you put in what's going to be part of the web address, and you create blog. And sometimes it won't take it because maybe that one's being used already. Whatever. So then you'd have to just keep trying to get one that'll take. So you create that blog, you go to the blog, and getting on view blog. Okay, and this is where your URL would be. All right, so I've created this new blog. I just did that one right there. I go to edit to create a new post. Okay, and like I said, you're going to be using this blog for several assignments through the semester. So you want to make sure that you keep going back to the same blog and hit new post. Don't keep saying new blog, or you're going to end up with a string of 8 different blogs instead of one blog with 8 different entries. That makes sense? So you create a new blog one time, and then you just keep creating new posts. So to create a post, you hit that create post button. Okay, and you type in whatever's going to go there. So in your case, for this first assignment, it is your educational philosophy statement that you already created. So you can, if you created that educational philosophy statement in a Word doc or something, you can go back there, copy it, paste it. If you only created it right into Blackboard for last week's assignment, then you can go back to that assignment and copy it, and then come here and paste it. Okay, so I'll hit publish. That's what actually publishes your blog. All right, so that first post created. Then I'm going to go back to view the post. And that opens it up. Doesn't say much here. Yours would have your educational philosophy statement there. I'm going to copy the URL back in Blackboard. I'll click on submit my blog, and I will put the URL of my blog there and hit submit. Okay, then I'm going to create a page in Blackboard that lists everybody's blog URLs. That way you can be reading each other's. All right. So let's look back at our week. Okay, so we created a screencast, we created a blog. Now we're going to work in a wiki, and we're going to concentrate on our textbook. And we're going to read a bit of that and then work together as a group to answer some questions. So you'll start with what in the world is a wiki? So there are some resources here if you're not familiar with what wikis are, to take a look at these quick videos to give you an overview of just what is a wiki. You'll also be needing to work as a group. And I've already assigned you to groups. So my suggestion is that you use Skype. It's a great collaborative tool. So you might start with emailing each other and setting a day and a time to have a Skype meeting. If you don't have a Skype account, then come in here, find some information about Skype and how to get started, and create an account so that you can meet with your group and collaborate. Okay, then you're going to go into your book club assignment. You can see the directions are right here. But if you jump in, you're going to see, I'm seeing all 4 book clubs right here, but you're just going to see the one that you're assigned to. And so if you're assigned to book club 1, you'll click on that. You'll go to Group Wiki under the Group Tools. And click on the Group Wiki link. Right, and here you're going to do 2 different things. This tells you what sections of the book that I'm expecting you to read, and then to meet as a group, okay, to discuss this part of the book, and then as a group post your notes about this section, in fact your notes that answer these questions, down here below this line. So you'll be able to edit this. All 3 or 4 of you in the group will be able to edit, and you'll put your group notes down here below this line. Okay, the second part of this assignment is individual. So let's see, on page 13 in the text, it talks about side trips, and so you're going to visit those sites, and then each of you has your own wiki page over here. Kelly's side trips, Lisa's side trips, Mary's side trips, Nikki Joe's side trips. Okay, so you click on yours, and you will post here your notes about that side trip page, those sites that you visited, okay, what you thought about each of those. Okay, so again, there are 4 groups set up. When you click on that, or you just come to groups, you'll find the group. You'll find that you can get into the group that you've been assigned to. Okay, so quickly, let me get back. Your assignments for the week: 1, create the Picasa screencast with a tip about Picasso web albums, due February 10th. Create your blog and a first blog post, which is something you've already written in your educational philosophy statement. That's due February 10th. And then do your book club assignment as a group, and then the individual part for the side trip, due February 13th. Those have been updated in the calendar. So our class Google Calendar has the due dates for those assignments. Okay, I think that covers what you need to know to get started on week 2. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to help you get going. Don't wait too long. Jump in, even though the due dates are still a week away or so. Jump in as soon as you're ready to get going on this. All right, take care.